I was with a group of clients the other day doing a workshop with them, and towards the end, somebody mentioned death by PowerPoint. And I laughed out loud because I hadn't heard that phrase for a long time. And I was able to say, hey, I'm old enough to remember when we first started joking about death by PowerPoint. It was about 2 years after PowerPoint became a thing. And so we've been joking about death by PowerPoint for about 30 years, and apparently quite happy to carry on with the joke. But the joke is on us, of course. And the whole point about that is that people get so obsessed with doing something about the slides, which is a mistake in itself because communication doesn't happen on the slide. But anyway, most training in communication is about improving the slides. I just want to spend a couple of seconds just talking to you about the idea that causes death by PowerPoint, and it's not knowing how to put a slide together. The big idea behind death by PowerPoint, behind the idea that I need 34 slides for a 30-minute presentation to my VP, is that content is king. And if I pack my presentation with lots of content to demonstrate how robust my data is, to show how smart I am, to demonstrate again and again my credibility, to show that I've done the due diligence, then eventually after 34 slides, I might have said something that the VP is actually interested in. And that's a fatal flaw. Content is king is itself based on another idea that what we're trying to do in human communication is get other people to understand something. It's based on the idea that if I get my VP to understand the strategy, or if I get my VP to understand the data that's driven my proposal, then the VP will be convinced by that understanding. And that, again, is a fatal mistake to make. Because as you know, dear listener, there are many things in your life that you understand very well, but don't care anything about. The world of understanding and the world of caring enough to write a check, invest some budget, make a decision, are separate worlds. And no amount of understanding gets people to care. And that's the problem, because out of that drive for understanding says, let's have lots of slides. Eventually I'll say something that's convincing, and it doesn't work like that. And that is why death by PowerPoint may be a joke, but it's also very sad.